Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let the good times roll into these hot topics. Let's go. So they're getting ready for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion. Andy Cohen was asking what would we like for him to ask the girls. I'm asking you, what do you think about this seating chart? Because I think Lisa could be down across from Brittany, and Whitney could be where Lisa is sitting. And I'm kind of okay where everybody else is. Because although Mary was good this season, she didn't have like that big season like she did last season. I really think Angie K could come up a little so she could be over here where Meredith is sitting, and Meredith could be over here. And I think everybody else is good. Let me know what you think. Baby, Real Housewives of Potomac is better online than it is on the actual show. With all the Cookie and Jamie Tyler, Monique, and now we got Candace in it. Look at the very top. Shout out to How I See It. I got this from her page on Instagram. It says, first time as a reality TV commentator, I saw the name Cookie relating to RHOP was November 2019. In the post below, Candace made blasting Cookie for getting her removed from a booking on behalf of Monique. Candace tagged her. Cookie uses the same username today. At the time, Cookie and Monique were BFFs, but Monique denied any involvement. Okay, I can't read that because I have not traveled with my glasses, so I'm sorry. But this one right here says, we who were hashtag Team Candace were calling out the lies being posted in all of the social media accounts that were harassing Candace that entire season. Fast forward. Yo, hold on. Shannon, I just so happened to go into the comments under this post. I don't even know what this post is. I'm sorry. I don't even know what it is. But this is Wiley Brown. Y'all remember we talked about Cookie and what's his name? Joe Brown or whatever. She was his goddaughter. Well, this is his child, Willie Brown. And Willie told Jamie, you already know where I stand and how I feel about this person, bro. Lied for years telling people she was my father's daughter. Zero blood to us. Look, this is a mess. Then when we get over here to more Atlanta mess, now we found out that Todd had moved out July 15th, 2025. Okay, I'm thinking Todd had packed his bags. I'm not even thinking about the prenup on the show with his 30 days. You remember Candy was telling him on the show in the 5-part series, okay, yeah, you can move into the other house, right? Child, over here on the Ricky Smiley morning show, Gary with the T was reading that Todd refuses to leave Candy's home after the divorce. Ricky, who said he would feel like a roach if he was just in this woman's house and they breaking up or whatever. So I'm thinking Todd is off the whole premises. Todd is probably in the other house or in the primary house, but he won't leave. Now that is in the prenup, but I don't know if he got that change, because that is one of the changes that Candy said she would make in the prenup, the 30 days if they broke up. Child, he won't leave the house. Todd, you got to get out of there now. Then you got a little bit over here, right? Something is going on. Kelly, I can't put my finger on it, but it's something. So she says she went through a lot in 2025, but she also learned some lessons. And here are a few. Letting go, accepting what I can't change, refusing to settle, creating new aligned relationships, speaking my authentic truth, remaining centered no matter what unfolds around me, regulating my nervous system, and so on and so forth. It's good to see Kelly. She's been kind of quiet lately. You know, she got a lot of court stuff going on, but the Atlanta courts seem to be full of stuff that's popping. So, are you excited to see her back for the new season? Let me know. Child, we talked about this on live Wednesday night. So, Mary's son, Robert Jr., has pled guilty to assault. And when I say pled guilty to a lot of things, he pled guilty to a lot of things. Baby, he will remain in jail until February of 2026. He's currently in there right now. Mary is not even getting him out, and I don't blame her. because he needs to get himself together. She knows where he is. Hopefully he's safe. And then she don't have to worry about him being on the street. And I don't blame her. You done went over to them people's house. You left and you came back. You bothering that girl you ain't had no business over there marrying, and I didn't even know about it. Now you going over there to bother them, probably asking them for money. Stay your behind in jail. And Mary is the one to let him sit there. Speaking of going to jail, or people who do things to go to jail, baby, Jackson, Mississippi is in a world of its own. So the Jackson, Mississippi City Council has banned, meaning no, all of the employees from dating or doing business with drug dealers, after employees kept getting caught up in scandals. Because, you know, the current former mayor, he got something coming up this summer. Okay. But I don't think that's drugs, but it's fraud. And then there are other things that has to do with that. But my thing is, how are you going to control this? How do you know if someone is dating, doing business with someone who is a street pharmacist? How do you police this? Have they written that out? Anybody in Jackson that has seen this, let me know what the blueprint is. Shout out to Atlanta. The Boys Bond Tour is there tonight. You remember I told you at the top of my minute that Maya was off. Baby, Keisha Cole is on. Now, let me say this. I don't know if they got Keisha because it's Atlanta, or if Keisha is currently on the ticket. I would prefer her to be on the ticket, because when I talk to y'all after this concert, I will not have a voice. Because when I tell y'all I'm about to sing at my highest octave, I'm so excited for this. And if Keisha Cole is there, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Are y'all going to this concert? Let me know. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were out, and they were with Entertainment Tonight, I believe. And they were asking her, like, how is baby Rocky doing? And she was like, oh my gosh, she's getting so big. The newborn stage has gone so fast. They asked how the boys, liking their little baby sister. She said they're getting used to her. Because, you know, it's just been boys for so long. But I know she's happy. She has a little Fenty lady in the house. I love that. Congratulations. Child, how in the world does this happen? This lady, former jail officer, she has been charged for allegedly stealing a co-worker's paycheck. Y'all, she got into her HR portal, changed the woman's direct deposit information to her information. And of course she said, no, I didn't do it. How in the world do you think you were not going to get caught? This is crazy. Child, they said they had a Jermaine Jackson sighting, honey. We have not seen Jermaine in a month of Sundays. Now, you know, Jermaine's son, Jafar Jackson, is going to be portraying Michael Jackson in the biopic Michael. So Jermaine has come out, marker and everything, and said that they are going to start on a Michael Jackson music museum. I am here for it. Now, I don't know exactly where it's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be in Cali, or when it's going to be there, but that's what he said. Jermaine look like he's doing better than LaToya. Okay, I talked about this Wednesday night on live. So we got a recall on bagged cheese from Aldi, Walmart, and Target. Okay, so they have found metal fragments in this cheese. Everybody on the live said you need to be grating your own cheese anyway. So if you've used this cheese in the month of November into December, you want to be careful because there's metal in it. Why do I have a picture of blackberries right here? Because not only are they delicious, but they also carry crystal meth. Let's get into it. Child law enforcement uncovered massive haul of crystal, you know what, that had been concealed inside commercial shipment of blackberries. They say that it was more than 700 kilograms of this drug, and it was worth roughly $22 million on the street. Y'all be careful with your fruit. And I want some oysters. I don't know if I want them from Drago's tonight, Acme, Felix, or Mr. Ed's, but I'm gonna get them. Bye, y'all.